We're Zach and the New Men, and this is Rockosaurus TV.
Well, welcome to another Face2Face interview with Rockosaurus. Today I'm very pleased to welcome to Leo's Red Lion, the one and only Zach and the New Men.
Hello.
Hey, hello.
Welcome, guys. Your first time here, I believe.
Yes, it's our first time in East London at all.
We're not East London. We're South
sorry,
East.
sorry.
You're in Kent now.
East of London. East of London. East of London.
Good
So,
start, good start.
how long have you guys been together?
Say about 4 years.
Yeah,
Yeah.
4.
Yeah, around about 4 years now.
Yeah, yeah.
So we met in comp, and then James, the bassist, we met in college then.
Yeah.
And we kind of just stuck together. We all practiced our mine, and it's been about 4 years.
Excellent. Yeah.
We haven't killed each other yet.
Well, it's always a good positive sign, isn't it?
Despite lack of try.
Yeah. No blood spilt just yet, but give it time. Yeah. It's rock and roll. Yeah. So, what sort of influences have you guys had with your music? I mean, who?
Yeah, so I first started out playing piano, so I didn't have any. Well, I didn't really listen to music at all. I started playing like jazz stuff on piano, and then it was only when I first started learning guitar, Zach taught me. I started having influences like a major blues influence from Stevie Ray Vaughan, and obviously that all came from Zach anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was a lot of Hendrix, Stevie Ray Vaughan to start me out.
Quality stuff. Yeah.
For me, it was blues. So I didn't know anything about guitar music when I started playing. I just typed in best guitarist in the world.
Yeah.
I found Jimi Hendrix, and then kind of went from there.
Yeah.
But Stevie Ray Vaughan and like B.B. King were my go-tos.
Oh God, yeah. I mean, Stevie Ray was something else. I mean,
Oh yeah, man.
taken far too soon, but it's he's quite amazing. Absolutely amazing.
And hopefully that comes through a little bit in our music as well. So.
Yeah. Well, I hope so. I'll be all ears, mate. I tell you. How about yourself?
Yeah, so I mean, I think between all of us, we have an incredibly different music taste. Like, I've always loved country music. So, like, from the modern stuff, like,
Look at him shaking his
he
head.
hates it. He doesn't like the twang. He doesn't like the twang. Like from Johnny Cash to the modern, Luke Combs and things like that. And then from a more of a drumming standpoint, definitely Led Zeppelin, just John Bonham. I really look up to him as a drummer as well, and Jeff Beccaro of Toto. So yeah, and then
Yeah, I think especially for our music, the metal influence comes in, like Rage Against the Machine, and then like the softer bands, like when I say softer, like Cleopatra and Royal Blood. I think that really comes through in our music.
Yeah.
From my taste personally.
Well, you're the man with the hair, so I mean
Yeah,
that figures.
I've got to live up to it, really.
Yeah. Excellent. No, so there's quite a mix there. That's
Of course.
Yeah, and that often put all those elements into the melting pot, and obviously you end up with something different and something special.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and it's interesting how you can bounce ideas off of each other, even though all right, you like country, but actually, I've recently been introduced to country. Believe it or not, I always thought there was no O in the word country, but but no, I've a good friend of mine, Jack Browning, has sort of really changed my mind about that. He's he's very much Western style. He's like spaghetti Western type stuff. It's quite amazing, but yeah, he's changed my mind. So I can appreciate country now.
I got to meet this guy maybe.
no, Ollie doesn't like it at all. I try and put it on a van when we're traveling, and I just get my phone taken off me or something for that.
I think it's when you see a real artist like my friend Jack doing it live, that's when it can actually change your perspective. Because it's not something I would listen to on the radio particularly, but you do get bands like Brothers Osborne and people like that. I mean, they're too rock for country and they're too country for rock. It's like when somebody can blend the genres.
Yeah.
So
That-
I think
That's something
we've kind of
do.
fallen into that we kind of merge between genres. Like there's a lot of stuff, but it's also hard to be like I don't know, to kind of
to pigeonhole.
Yeah, to kind of be in like a scene almost. It feels
Yeah.
like we're not rocky enough for the rock scene, and we're not poppy enough for the pop scene. So it's like we're trying to find our kind of own little path.
But yeah, you've got your own niche, and you know this is the thing. And the most important thing is that you enjoy what you do. Yeah. You know, you're comfortable with what you do. Nothing worse than if you hate what you're doing. Yeah, let's face it. Yeah, I mean, you know, hearing you sound check, wow, yeah, you've certainly got a unique sound. You know, that's what we're looking for these days. You know, you can't all. There are too many bands who are too similar, aren't they? You know. And
I think that's something we haven't struggled with yet.
Yeah.
Is sounding like you would have thought with B.B. King and Stevie Ray Vaughan and Hendrix, we would have sounded like them, or like a very clear influence from them. But we haven't struggled at all with trying to sound different. It's kind of just come out that way. And I guess it's because it's a wide variety of inspirations, maybe. But
I mean, it makes all the difference, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It really does. Have you got recorded work out there? As I say, I know very little about you guys.
Yeah, so we've just released our debut album last year.
Yeah.
And that was really well received.
Reinvent Me.
Yeah,
if you want to listen
Reinvent
to
Me
it.
on Spotify and all that.
It has a name.
And yeah, I think that for us was the turning point. We could really, you know, before then we hadn't released much, and we could say to people, look, this is us, this is who we are. So yeah, and then we're currently working on stuff that's almost, I wouldn't say completely different, but much more of a modern commercial direction.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy to see how like much we've changed from releasing the first album.
Yeah.
And then straight after it, we've been writing stuff that doesn't fit at all in that kind of body of work. So it's just amazing to see how far we've changed.
Well, it's important to find your level, isn't it? You know, and this is often true that the first work you put out is not really where you want to be. Yeah. You know, and you're feeling your way.
Yeah.
I think also because we're quite new and we're quite young. This is our first band that we've all been in, like as an originals band, and so it's like we're literally in the process of finding our sounds.
Yeah.
Do it. So it's going to be changing drastically.
Oh God, yeah, yeah.
Like,
you know, I mean, you're still young, so you got plenty of time to work that out, haven't you? So you know, not our old farts like me. I mean, we get stuck in the mud, but no, I mean it's great to see young bands coming up in the rock world, you know, and but what I heard up there was rock. Okay, so
I think we did do a cover of Voodoo Child. So,
that's all right. Yeah. Nothing wrong with doing that. Yeah, nothing wrong with a good cover. But I mean, all the best to it. You know, everybody does good. You know, if you can do a good cover.
Yeah, it kind of sets like a what's it called?
Sets a tone for the.
Yeah, like a bass line for like everyone knows that song. So like, how good can you do it, kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Or what do you do to it?
Like when you come into an originals gig like this for us for the first time, people, you know, most of the people here are not going to know us and know our songs. So maybe sticking a cover in just gets people warmed up a bit.
You're absolutely right.
And gets more of an idea of what we're about rather than
it gives them a little flavour of. Yeah, you have to throw something in that is familiar, because it's very easy for people to just sort of switch off, you know. So I've never heard them before. I'll go and get another beer, you know. But then when they hear something that they do know and can sing along with or whatever, you know, then it says, look, we're here, we're playing, bloody listen, guys. I wish you all the very best.
Thank you.
I hope it goes well for you tonight. I'm sure it will. We always get a great crowd here at Leo's, so they'll be very appreciative of you. And I think you're going to enjoy yourselves. So
thank you very much for
having
us.
Just keep smiling. Yeah.
Always.
Yeah.
Will do.
Thanks a lot, guys.
Thank you.
And all the very
Thank you.
best. Cheers.